Welcome back, guys. This is Doug with Basement Level Magic, and we have just opened up a pretty terrible hand. I think we're going to go ahead and mulligan that one lander. This one's a little better. I guess we'll keep it with the scry. I'd really hoped that we would find a mountain. We're going to put the Merc Strider on the bottom. It's a crazy first round. I cannot believe that we came back on time and won like that. And it was his own triggers that beat him. That's hilarious. All he had to do was attack, make it to attacks that turn instead of casting something, and he had me. I have to assume that was the best deck in the draft. I mean, that was just insane. Looks like we're taking two. I don't know what kind of green deck we're up against here. This guy's opponent in the first round timed out. He did not win outright. He only won one game. I suppose we save the Touch of the Void for something more relevant later. And I'm going to try and play just a little faster. So white-green, probably an allies deck. Not an allies deck. We can Incubator Drone and then double block the Woodland Wanderer, or we can just Kozilek's Channeler. I think we just do that. Probably prevents him from attacking in the first place. And I have to assume that the Woodland Wanderer is like the best card in his hand. If it were me, I would probably give the +1/+1 an attack. I guess it's a lot of damage to be hit with on the crackback, though. I assume he's playing red. We saw one of the double strike allies, and I think you always splash for that card. I'm trying to think of what there is in. I don't have anything I need a lot of mana for. I think we just go ahead and I can cast everything in my hand. Plus, I have a 5th mana already. So I think we're fine with that. So we can Touch of the Void for 2 and leave Spell Shrivel up. I think I kind of like that. As I'm pretty sure our opponent has something or he wouldn't have attacked like he did. And the next turn we can Incubator Drone. Or he's just trying to go wide. See, this is the deck, I think, where we need to bring in the Boiling Earth. The War Leader, sure. Yeah, he doesn't have enough to... Oh, I forgot that the Spell Shrivel is only 2 mana. The only reason to play this land here is because it makes our Stone Fury bigger. So I think we'll do that. Might as well attack. Play our Incubator Drone. Pass. Well, he's not missing land drops, that's for sure. I have to assume there's a Tajuru Warcaller and a Beastmaster in there. Probably we just kill that next turn and attack again. Oh, not all my spells are cheaper, just some of them. So he can triple block, and I kill 2 of his allies. I assume he's a go wide strategy, so I'm actually okay with that. Because otherwise, why would you play green? And he's down to 2 cards. Takes an awful lot of these things to block a Kozilek's, or Herald of Kozilek. There's the Bane. That might be our undoing. Although we can get rid of lands for some time. I think probably we've lost this one. Yeah, it's basically a 3-for-1. Playing 2 Oran Reef Invokers. Jeez, land. Which isn't terrible since we want things we can exile, but means we're taking 7 this turn. I think our deck is better than this deck. Oh, jeez. So what do we take if he pumps it? We take 14. Ouch. We're dead next turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I think that we'd rather just go ahead and concede than show anything else. This is for sure a Boiling Earth matchup. Titan's Presence could have taken care of something. Blight Herder, Ulamog's Spoiler, Drowner of Hope, all good. Because they kill, with the Titan's Presence, they kill a Bane of Belaged. Hedron Blade lets anything block the Bane. But I think... God, we haven't even seen Outnumber yet. Probably want to take out... Spell Shrivel's so good, too, if we can Spell Shrivel the actual Bane, which we know he has now. I think I'll take out a Merc Strider. And Infiltrator seems really good against him too because it blocks Scion so well. Sentinel, the same thing. It's so hard to take anything out of this deck. I guess the only real big thing we saw that Titan's Presence would have killed was the Bane of Belaged itself. Jeez, I just cannot get a good starting hand with this deck. It's close. It needs a mountain desperately. Just knowing how we have to come out of the gate against this guy, I feel like I want a mulligan. At least try and get some mana online. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, it's better just because of the scry. I'd love to see my opponent mulligan as well. I mean, if we pick up an island on our first draw, yeah, I mean this. We actually have a couple of draws. Clutch. I wish I could keep that, but I don't think I can. And luckily there's 2 of them. With 18 lands, man, I just feel like you should get... I guess there was 5 lander I kept last game, wasn't there? Or last match. I just feel like I should get 3 lands more often. I feel like I either get 5 or 2 or 1, but never like 3. Oh. Here's the test, I suppose. Oh, it's nice he didn't play. Oh my goodness, that was lucky. I say it's nice that he didn't play a 2-drop, since we're not going to block it anyway. There's his 2-drop. Nice. Suppose we play the incubator drone. Ping him. And wait. If he doesn't hit a land drop, we're in real good shape. I wish we had something ingested, but we don't. I'm going to go ahead and kill his 1 creature. We'll go ahead and ping him. Play the Molten Nursery and attack with everything. Looks like he's going to clean up. Just 1 thing ingested would have been so nice. Well, it looks like we have this game anyway. Well, Boiling Earth is a good draw just because if he ever got online we could take care of him. But I think we probably just attack and leave up our spell shrivel in case he does hit a land. And that'll just be backbreaking, I think. Because he's on a 2-turn clock. There's that Warcaller, there's that Angelic Captain. So yeah, he's 3-color allies. Which is a deck I've won a lot with. Won a lot of matches, not won a lot of complete drafts, I suppose. He did hit a 3rd land. I wonder if he's just not holding any more green cards. Yeah. Alright, so we take down game 2. I think think our plan is good. I like the Molten Nursery. I like the Boiling Earth. Boiling Earth could be very good against him. We drew it but didn't need it. That's the crazy part. I wonder if he's playing like ally encampment or something for fixing. Because just the natural 3 colors is a little difficult. Usually I splash red. See this? Look at this. One lander again. Oh my god. I feel like we can't turn down lands. Sometimes at Magic Online is just so frustrating because it's like either one player is completely mana screwed or the other one is. Opponent's off his lands again. Oh, we can't play that. What am I thinking? Can't play anything. Our opponent's the first one to have to discard. That's nice. There we go. Unfortunately, not able to keep up our... I think that's okay, actually. Let's think about options here. I think we play the only blocker we have that is relevant. And we want to get the Molten Nursery online as soon as possible, but it's starting to get to the point where I want to keep the scatter up. Because he's like 1 mana away from a Beastmaster, or a Warcaller. And if he's holding it, we just get absolutely destroyed by it. Sentinel's a good blocker. And we can play it for 1 red and leave up our... I want the Molten Nursery online because I can start taking things out, but only having 1 red really sucks. Is it worth trading 2 Scions or 2 Eyeless Watchers for Herald of Kozilek? I don't think it is. He got his white mana. Yeah, I think we gotta just scatter that. We have nothing ingested. I think maybe this is the turn to get the Molten Nursery online. gets a lot better from here on out. War call is a problem. Take 9. That's a bummer, but I think now we can start dealing with this stuff. Oh man, what I wouldn't have given for a second red mana. I think we have to do that. Molten Nursery can kill a Scion. Light her or wouldn't have been too bad if we had another way to exile something. I think we're okay. Next turn we'll probably play the Cryptic Cruiser, and that will let us nuke another one of his creatures if we're alive. If we get a plane, or sorry, if we get a mountain, we can kill that. Wow, that's like the only draw that was going to make a difference. Sadly, we're still in a tough spot. Oran Reef Hydra. This guy got some very good green cards. Alright, so if we had the mana for the Blight Herder, the outnumber gets a whole lot better. Or I'm sorry, if we had the exiled card, but we do not. He's floating a mana for I know not what reason. I guess he could have the whatever it's called, the Gideon's Reproach, but I'm not planning to attack, so I think his attacks are a little worse now. But we're about out of cards. He's got 4. And Nissa's Renewal is not going to help much. into like a 9/9. I think we're fine with a triple block here. We'll just quad block it just for the hell of it. Yeah, Cryptic Cruiser would be the most valuable. Alright, the way that worked out, we got to keep 2 creatures. And now we get to make 2 creatures and do a damage to one of his. We're actually almost to the point where we can start attacking. Got a ton of mana available. Veteran War Leader. I feel like that's fine to. Oh. I think I'd rather outnumber that. Island doesn't help a whole lot. But I think we're still attacking, so I think it's fine. War Leader's definitely annoying because I know he has a bunch of token makers. Mantis is a bummer. Ooh, but Drowner helps quite a bit. So the Nursery takes out the Watcher. I think I might even save the Scions for like next turn. Because if he wants to double block, I would love to take out his Veteran War Leader. He chooses to just take 4, which I am also okay with. Five color exert influence, that's pretty good. Well, Spell Shover would have been good last turn. Not quite so good here. I wish I still had my Nettle Drone. Pretty sure we have to just wait here. But we're okay with that. He's not in a great attacking position. He might attack with our Drowner of Hope. has nothing to do. We have nothing to do. He'll eventually draw something. Is that worth a spell shrivel just to use up his mana? Probably not. I'd rather he play something big. Even though he can activate that, but he could have just paid for it, so not a great win there. Oh, this is good though. I want to kill the Oran Reef Invoker. Well, that turned around quite nicely. Oh, he could have. Oh, it still has summoning sickness. I was gonna say he could have activated it, I guess, but he couldn't. All right, so he's at 9. I think we probably got him. Retreat probably can't save him. All right, that's the match, guys. We're going to the finals. So sometimes a misplay by your opponent is what it takes. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Doug with Basement Level Magic, and we'll be back for the finals shortly.